Excuse my fingers as I garnish this drink with half a passion fruit from the garden. This drink is a stirred down, boozy rendition of a Pina Colada, and I'm going to show you how I made it. The inspiration for this drink comes from my new obsession from Threefold distillery in Adelaide, this coconut liqueur, and on the label it mentions that it's perfect in a Piña Colada. However, my strength is definitely in stirred down sippers rather than those big creamy dessert cocktails, so I decided I would take Australian distilleries, Archie, Lord Byron, Threefold, and try to make a stirred down version of a Piña Colada. First up, we are using an ounce of Archie Rose. This is their white cane. You can use any white rum, but an agricole would be preferred. It brings a nice grassy vegetal flavor. Second up, we have, again, an ounce of the Lord Byron Piña spiced rum. Lord Byron makes one of the best Piña Coladas I've ever had in my life. However, this is obviously a very different kind of drink to the standard Piña Colada, and their Piña has a beautiful, fresh pineapple flavor to it. Finally, we're doing, again, equal parts, an ounce of the Threefold coconut liqueur. It's quite botanical, it's a gin-based liqueur, but it brings this really rich coconut flavor, which is going to substitute for, obviously, the coconut milk. Finally, I've made a Pineapple Saccharum. We're going to do half an ounce of that. It's very easy to make. If you ever cut up a pineapple, leave the skins aside in a bowl or a jar, cover it with sugar, muddle it up, let it sit until a syrup forms, strain it out. That's your saccharum. Now as I stir this down and then strain it into a glass with a single rock in it, a big rock of ice, I want to sort of explain my theory behind this drink. So the Archie Rose is essentially a white rum, but agricole rums or cane rums rather than molasses rums, they're not as sweet. I mean, they're still sweet, but they have this sort of earthy flavor that I mentioned, and it creates a real complexity and depth in this particular cocktail after I tasted it. The Piña spiced rum, Lord Byron, they use actual fresh pineapple in their distilling, and you can really taste that brightness. And then the Threefold, the coconut liqueur is really creamy in the viscosity of it. So for my money, no matter what combination and variation you try with these ingredients, any single variation or combo is going to taste amazing. So give it a shot. I highly recommend. It's an absolute winner.